Scorpio, I love you, and you are at a low right now and you can't see the light. You know it's there, but you can't see it, and it's very hard to find your peace of mind. You're trying to just be graceful and relax, and you're trying to come down, but you're having a low, and I'm seeing some sort of, when I study mental illness and when I've experienced my own mental illness episodes, there's these descriptive things of a low. And right now you're there, you're at the bottom of a hill and you're looking up like, I can't do this, or you fell and you're like, why did this happen to me? You're at some sort of low. And you're struggling to navigate your way out of it. You're struggling to find love for yourself because you gave compassion to something that depleted you. And as the graceful and beautiful creature that you are, you were in a state of frenzy and panic, and you had to do all this running and jumping, and it's like you were jumping through hoops. And now that you're still, you're almost on guard, like, do I keep going, or what do I do now? Like, after all of this, like, because it's like you put your heart so deeply into something. Yeah, see? So you got the Ten of Wands, and you see how she's like moving out of a situation. She's walking away. She packed her bags. This is the end. It's over. I'm done with this. I'm done with this pain, this torture, this energy, this feeling defensive, having to fight. Like, I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight. I just want peace. I just want harmony. I just want balance. But you had to go. You have to get out of that situation, because the energy throughout your pre-shuffle was just like, it was battling conflict. It was some sort of, here's the backstabber. You know, something happened and your energy was used. It was depleted. It was your sensitivity and your loyalty got you. Life stings. You were stung. And then in a sense, you had to sting back. So it's almost like in your defense, you acted childish. So something childish happened to you, something that you didn't expect, something you didn't want. And on the defense, you reacted in what you perceive as childish, but it's the only way you knew how to get out of that energy. And it's like you're trying to move to a place of clear-headedness. You're trying to find your intuitive guidance. You're trying to listen. You're trying to think clearly. You don't want to play this game. What is this? What is this? Why do we have to keep fighting? Why do we have, in all of the world, why can't we just love? Why do we have to be at such a conflict with everything in the world? I can walk into a room and literally just be in love. And it doesn't have to be with someone. It can just be with life. It can be with the butterfly, or just in general. Like, I just walk with it. Like, I'm in love. I'm in passion. I'm in love at all times. Why do we have to do this? Why do we have to get to the point where I'm betrayed or broken in some kind of way? Why betray me? Like, what's the point of bringing me to that level? That's petty. I feel some petty drama around you where it's like, you know, you were very naive. You walked into a situation that you were stabbed in the back, but your intuition guided you out. Yep. Your intuition guided you out. And now it's time to focus on your destiny, focus on your happiness. What is it? What is your happiness that is calling you out of the dark here? You have your intuition that's guiding you. It's saying, hey, this isn't good for you. This isn't healthy. I know you don't understand right now. I know you can't see the bigger picture, but hey, I'm your higher self. And I'm going to show you how to plan your own destiny, to spin your own wheel of fate. So that way you can stop walking into these energies of pain and suffering and being abused. I don't like this. I don't like this energy because it's like, it's like, I've been there. That's what it is. You know, I've been there. I've been the one that tries to just be optimistic and positive and see the greatness or the positive glass is half full in the most horrible situations. And that has brought me a lot of suffering, because walking into everything with googly eyes as an adult can get you in a lot of trouble. Because as a kid, you're protected. You usually have parents or big siblings or friends or something to where they're like, hey, you know, this isn't safe. Don't do that. Don't touch that fire. You know, this hurts. It'll burn. That, you know. But now you're really at the stage where it's going to take some real emotional maturity within yourself to guide yourself out of this situation. Being abundant and full of self-love and enough love to also give in a positive way. Here's that Seven of Swords again. That energy, it's, you know, it's also self-deception. It's also like, it's also knowing that there are predators out there. You know, we can walk around with this big heart of love and really, really be in passion and love with ourselves, with our environment, with people. But not everyone is like that. There are predators out there, and they will use that. They will take and take and take until you decide to stop giving. And that's where the emotional maturity comes in. That's where it's like, okay, I get it. I finally see this joke being played on me. Hello, I'm in a play. This is all a joke. And I've been played. Scorpio, you've been played. And now here's that new beginning. Walking in confidence, allowing your intuition to guide you to this new endeavor, this new chapter for yourself. Scorpios, we got the new beginnings. We are the new beginnings. We are death and rebirth. We know how to let energy die and new energy to be reborn. And what needs to die is this right here. This came out in your pre-shuffle twice. This is the energy that needs to die. Being stuck in your head with all these options, all these panicky decisions and reactive, destructive, detrimental. We're torturing ourselves, trapped in our own prisons. Like, you gotta have emotional maturity to navigate the intuitive guidance within yourself, because you're highly aware. You're highly aware, highly sensitive, highly psychic. You know, you have that ability to tap into it, but when it's underactive, it brings about situations of guiding you into controlling and abusive, manipulative energies. You get drunk in love. You know, you get lost in the fun and the thrill of the energy that you sense. Like, imagine just closing your eyes and just saying, fuck it, like, let's do this. Like, whatever it is that you're doing there, it's in your head. It's in your head. You're somehow needing to rise above that energy of self-indulgence, of torture, paranoia. Your psychic abilities are in the opposite, because you have them. You have them, and they're overactive. They're overactive. And your intuition is saying, hey, this situation, you can't see everything right now. You can't see that you're in your primal state. You can't see that. Oh, how beautiful is that? Oh, how in the world? You can't see that you're imbalanced. You know what else also came out through your pre-shuffle was the Temperance card, which is balancing that dualistic masculine, feminine, moon and sun within us all. And here it is. This is what's going on, is the imbalance. You know, this could really, really be mental, what society in the matrix likes to diagnose as mental illness. You could be really struggling with that right now and maybe not be able to afford the options that are available to you, or really have the help that is out there because it's so hard to get to, or you could be so scattered that it's just so far from where you are. And, you know, when you're real low like that, it can be hard to find balance. It can be hard to see and navigate. And your higher self is really trying to get you to a place of balance. Yeah, there's a lot of fire there. It's like you're struggling to see. Let me see. The gazelle. So the gazelle is I see that as a prey animal. Ooh, but it's really sitting at peace here. It's sitting at peace, and it's like it's trying to say, hey, don't let this defeat you, because there's another day to live, right? Because the gazelle lives on survival. It's like every single day it has to survive, right? Like every single day it wakes up like, I hope I survive today. No, it doesn't. It wakes up like, I'm going to survive today. And it only enters that state of panic when it's literally in the moment of survival. Like there's a cheetah chasing it and it has to survive, and it goes full throttle. It goes full throttle, and it's really about maintaining that level of awareness that you only have to go to panic, fight or flight mode, stinger mode, when it's the right time. When you allow it. Don't allow people to see the vampire. So the vampire energy is two-sided. It's dual. It's saying, one, there's someone feeding off of your energy in your life. There's someone depleting you and draining you and toxic for your energy. But it's also saying at the same time, how are you deceiving yourself? How are you being deceptive that you are in a situation that you have the choice? You have the choice to say, no, I'm done. You're choosing to be codependent. You're choosing to depend. Oh my gosh. Like, what is this? I feel like you're really panicked. I feel like there's a lot of panic. Oh, that came out in the pre-shuffle too. Yeah, that's why the cards are like, they're freaking out, because you're kind of panicked right now and you're stressing out a little bit too much. I've done it. I get it. I get panic. I do. You need to get out of fear. Your fear level is high. You're scared of something that's outside of you, and baby, like, honey, I don't know who you are. I don't know who I'm talking to. But I feel like you're scared. I feel like you're scared, and there's nothing to be scared of. Like this, the thing about demons is they're on the inside. We keep externalizing them and giving the entities outside of this dimension so much power over us by externalizing our power. The thunder is real right now. It's see what I'm saying? Look at that. Rise above this. The eagle is one of the highest forms of the Scorpio. And it's about really recognizing who you are. The way to get out of this situation is to realize fear is false evidence appearing real. It's an illusion. It's not real. The demons, the words, the torture, whatever's being thrown at you isn't real. You have every choice to turn it off, to not accept Oh, see, I just so happened to skip the turkey. Look at how much abundance is behind it. Like, once you can see clearly that these illusions that are being thrown at you aren't real, that this enemy that you're fighting is almost like a made-up character in your mind. Out of 8 billion people on the earth, right? Let's say you're battling with someone. Imagine if you reconstructed your life a little bit and invited new energies and new people. You wouldn't have to, this person wouldn't even be a part of your reality anymore, because you've manifested and shifted your energies so much to a point where this person doesn't even exist, right? And that's where all this abundance is coming through. This miracles are endless, and giving with gratitude and grace. It's like seeing that, hey, you know, I see what you're going through. Spirit's talking to you. Spirit's saying, I see what you're going through, and I recognize where you are. I see that you're blocked by fear, but this is an illusion. I need you to get past this energy. I need you to ascend higher. I need you to start and kick off this new beginning. Let the old energy to die so you can have the abundance that's waiting for you, that you have within yourself, that you can obtain much quicker than your much quicker. And it's not about speed, actually. It has nothing to do with speed. It has to do with grace. It has to do with I said it has nothing to do with speed, and then a cheetah comes out. How funny. Okay, so okay, there's these patterns in your mind, these, oh, you feel so depleted. You're seeing the darkness. It's like, you know, when it's a storm, like imagine you have somewhere to go and it's storming outside and you're just like, oh my God, will the rain stop? Like, go away. Like, I have things to do. I want to go do this. I want to go do that. And instead, Spirit's like, hey, it's raining. Take that time to go inside of yourself. Take that time to nurture yourself, heal and grow, not sit in this energy of ruminating of the past, like what happened, what went wrong, and constantly repeating cycles that deplete your energy. This beautiful fairy that should be lit up in rainbows is in this gray, dark energy, and she's so sad, and she's just sitting there like, do I stay? Do I go? Do I go left? Do I go right? I hate myself. I don't want to look in the mirror. I just want to sit inside, and I don't want to play. And this is like saying, hey, Spirit's trying to work with you. Spirit's trying to give you these curveballs. Spirit is sending you synchronicities, signs, symbols that are trying to get you to see, but you're ignoring them because you're focused on the negative vibrations. That it's because you love so hard. You love so hard that you're just having a hard time letting go. So we want to possess. That's Scorpio. You're trying to possess something here. Energetically, you're trying to cling and hold on and be codependent. Just like a vampire craves that blood. It's like you're trying so hard to fight this urge. It could be an addiction. This is an addiction. I just don't know what level. I don't know what level of an addiction this is. But you are at the end of it. You need to understand that. Like, end of it could be today for some, yesterday, it could be next month. The end of it is a very broad time frame. Yep, do you see the card? This is the one that was really trying to come out. That's the demon realm. This is the realm where we sit with the devil. We sit with the devil and we ruminate over, we sit in our own hell. Hell and heaven are all in the minds. And when we sit in these dark energies that keep us trapped, not primal, what is this word? because that was the moon. That's what I was trying to get at with this moon. It's very, what is the word? Okay, it's very dark. As in, like, we all have a choice to choose the light or choose the dark. And sometimes it feels good to choose the dark, because sometimes seeking the light when you're so far away from it is just hard. It's like, I don't want to do all this work. It's too hard. It's so hard to fight. It's so hard to resist. It's so hard to get there. But it's like Spirit saying, hey, as far down as you have descended, as far away as it seems to ascend, to rise above this pain, this hurt, this everything, you also have to understand you must have at some point descended here. Let's say you were born a beautiful baby, you weren't born doing drugs, or born with a sex addiction, or born with whatever your trap is. Wherever you are in hell right now, you weren't born this way. You weren't born in hell. You were born in bliss and happiness and joy and exploration and all these positive energies. And somewhere you became imbalanced. Somewhere the forces said, where's the dark? I don't know. Somewhere you tilted. You tilted the way that led you to the lower realms, your demon self, your darker energies, which is perfectly okay. You are okay. Don't feel fear. I don't even know what this card means, so we're going to read it. You got Starseed Elemental. This card wants to be read. It's not even speaking. It's not saying a word besides read what it says. So I'm going to do that. Okay. Children as teachers, fun, lightheartedness, joy, laughter, newly incarnated souls. Okay. So a young soul, the young, naive mind. Remember, you're walking into these situations all loving and, okay. Being with children can be a great way to recapture wonder, innocence, unapologetic truth, and wisdom. Their realities are not yet muddied by shoulds or cannots. And their imaginations are often so wild and creative that they can be our biggest inspirers. Furthermore, as their incarnation from pure spirits is more recent, they are still aware of energy and have a natural psychic awareness. Sometimes adulting can become too serious. When this happens, being a childlike, lighthearted sense of play to your perspective can be the most productive way to rebalance. Facing challenging circumstances with inquisitiveness can bring joy to whatever we are accomplishing. Imagine stepping into a child's shoes and seeing how they perceive the world. If you have a problem, consider how a child might solve it. Think back to when you were little and what you loved to do. Remember how the world felt around you and how magical and mysterious things may have been. What has changed? What would you tell your 7-year-old you? The little people of today will be the inventors, creators, and leaders of tomorrow. How can we help nourish their big souls to ready them for the optimal journey throughout life? Right now, powerful souls are incarnating on Earth to help with the progression of the planet. All children are equally special, but some have different or unique needs due to their more sensitive and energetic energies. The ways children were brought up in previous generations may not be the best options for today. Humans are evolving and children can be our wisest teachers. May we listen to them with our hearts and let their ways unveil fresh new eyes so we may see a whole new world. You're stuck. And the idea that I see it. So there's that naive Scorpio, right? And naive is not a negative word. If someone's called you naive and you connect that with negativity, stop. Because being naive is just, I've looked at the word because I've been called naive so much that I had to look it up because I was like, I can't help that I literally see almost childlike. Like I literally just like accept everyone. I love everyone until they hurt me and I'm like, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? But it's like here, this energy is like so childlike. It's just beautiful. It's so pure and innocent. And it's like, hey, this is you. That's okay. Whoever told you not to be this inner child that you are, who told you to grow up, be a big boy, big girl, whoever said that, like, they're the negative person. They're the ones depleting your energy because they're so disconnected from their inner child that they have the inability to access this energy. That's why they're feeding off of you. That's why they're vampiring off of you. So reconnecting to your inner child is, how would your younger self get out of this situation? How would your younger self move forward? By being playful and loving. You see that? The dolphins are all about joy and play and love and just this dude on this card, look at his belly. He's full. He ain't worried about how he looks. He's worried about how he feels. He feels full. He had a big old dinner and he's happy about it. He ain't worried about nobody but his joy. His cup is full of love. He's not letting nobody hurt him. Did I see crab somewhere else? I don't know what that was. So Cancer really just in my forefront. I just saw Cancer really was strong there. And okay. I don't know what that's for. So being childlike opens the portal. Being childlike opens the portal to the abundance, which I didn't even talk about. The abundance, the next chapter. This is the karmic fate for you. The next destination on your wheel. The next big cycle for you. 10-10. Oh, 10. You got 3 10s. This is over. Like, it's over. It's over. It's done. New chapter of abundance is ahead of you once you let go. Once you decide, hey, I can't take it anymore. What happens karmically when you keep taking it and not listening to your intuition, your higher self will physically manifest symptoms that try to get you aware of this. So it's like the more aware you are, the better you can navigate out. The more you can see clearly and say, hey, okay. Spirit, I'm listening. I got it. All right. Like, I'm going to stop playing with you. I'm going to stop these games and I'm going to listen to my intuition so I can have this new beginning of abundance coming forward. Yeah, that's what I have. Scorpio, you got this. You got this. You will see tomorrow. The sun will come up. Even though, like, even right now, it's cloudy and rainy out there, thunderstorm. Tomorrow the sun will be back and it will be beautiful and everything will be okay. Go check out my other channel, Jasmine Universe. I do some spiritual stuff over there. Linked in the description below. Like, share, and comment this video. And I will see you again next time. Thank you so much. Bye.